Well, I'm circling the sun. I wanna do so many things, things I have never done. Just show me where the path gives out, and that's where I'll run. I'll never be a passenger of what someone else desires. I'm wild as the lavender, but hungry like a fire. If you ask me where I keep my roots, I'll point up to the sky. It all comes down to this growing feeling. It's in my blood, it's what I'm needing. One ball bound, raise it towards the ceiling for the lucky ones. Made to be.
Hi everybody, we've been tagged in another tag video by Paul at Somewhereonthetrail. If you haven't checked his videos out or his channel or subscribe to him, I'll have the link below, so check him out. He's got a really good channel. He goes on some really good trips and he's very authentic and genuine, so check him out. So let's get started. So a little bit of history for us. Prior to 2006, we were really active. I grew up primitive camping, you know, no bathroom, no water, no electricity. Craig didn't really grow up camping, but he grew up in the country. He's used to all, you know, hunting and all that kind of stuff. So when we got married and had kids, we still camped every year. But for some reason, we always thought camping had to be when it was 100 degrees outside.
June, July, August in Texas was our camping season.
Yeah, so I guess we associated camping with swimming. If you couldn't swim, you didn't go camping. We were too stupid and realized that you could actually camp in cooler weather and it would actually be more enjoyable.
Yes.
So anyway, so up until 2006, we were very busy we dabbled in equestrian sports. We had quite a few horses, property, a lot of equipment. We were very busy with our kids' sports. We played sand volleyball, softball, that type of thing. But in 2006, Craig decided it was time to finish that degree he started right out of high school but quit on.
Yeah.
So
we won't go into that.
Yeah,
that's a whole
different
video.
story. So he started college to finish his degree. I went back. I decided in 2008, well, it's time for me to get a degree. You know, better late than never. We had always put our kids at the center of everything. Well, 2008 was when our youngest graduated high school. So we thought, you know, this is time for us to vamp up our education. So we both went to school. We were both going to school full time and working about 50 hours a week. So things became very hectic. We didn't have time for the horses anymore. We sold all the horses, almost all of them. I still have one, but I don't have him now. But we sold all of the horses and all the equipment. And then after we graduated from college, we realized that time period had really taken a toll on our health, mentally and physically.
Yeah. There was a picture of me that looked like I had a basketball underneath my shirt, and that was what broke the camel's back.
Well, so in 2013, we bought a camper and decided to start going camping again, a little bit more luxurious than our previous camping experience. And then we started finding the trails. That became very addictive for me. We came home from one of our first camping trips where we had it was Fort Parker State Park, and we went on the trails there, and I just fell in love with it. And so we started looking for trails around us, found two really good parks that one has like 20 miles of trails and one has like 5 miles of trails. Very good workout trails. So we started doing those about 5 to 6 days a week, anywhere from 3 to 5 miles, 5 to 6 days a week.
Yeah, we were focused on just trying to get in better physical condition
and find a way to do it that wasn't going to a gym, because we both hate the gym atmosphere.
Yes, I hate working out indoors.
Yeah. So anyway, in 2013, we had started doing all of the hiking through 2013. Craig lost about 52 pounds. I lost 30 pounds. Sadly, I've put it back on, but that's a whole nother story
About
too.
52. You mean exactly 52?
Is that what you lost? Was exactly 52?
So.
Well, he lost exactly 52 pounds. So we were feeling really healthy, fit, enjoying things. I mean, the mental aspect, hiking, I mean, it just made me feel like I could do anything. In 2014,
I wanted to go backpacking. Barbara couldn't get off for it, and so I wanted to go do Big Bend. And I knew I wanted somebody to go with me, and Barbara couldn't, so I knew I was going to have to talk my sons. I've got 2 sons and my nephews.
3 nephews.
3 nephews to go with me, and I knew it had to be something big to convince them to go. Well, picked out Big Bend. Ended up talking my youngest son Cody and my middle nephew Zach into going with me. We did the Outer Mountain Loop, great hike. I think we've actually, one of our videos is the pictures we took.
It's just pictures. That was before we were doing video.
It was a great hike, but what was supposed to be 29 miles turned into 36 miles when we actually hiked it, and 7 miles difference over a 3-day hike was just a big difference, and it would have been better for 4 days, but.
And a beginner backpacking trip.
Yeah, I mean, we all had heavy packs. We all had way too much weight. Nothing we had was ultralight at all.
No, because I think Craig's pack was an 80 liter and it was full.
Yeah, it was full. I think I started out with 60 pounds or something like that starting.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just incredible.
And then Cody and Zach, they insisted they already had. I offered to purchase them footwear because I knew it would be an issue. Cody used hunting boots, probably weighed 7 pounds.
Yes,
Zach,
leather hunting boots.
Zach had just road running shoes, but they were like 5 years old and these little bitty soles on them.
Yeah.
And they both ended up with so many blisters and their feet hurt so bad.
I don't think I'll ever get either one of them to go backpacking.
I don't think so either. We've tried to talk them into it. Another trip since, and they just won't commit to it. They just, that was 7 years ago, and I don't think it's happening.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. But anyhow, it was a great hike. Yes. It was a great backpacking trip.
And it's great memories.
And I mean, come on, your first backpacking trip probably shouldn't be Big Bend anyway, but who knew?
Yeah. So that was in November of 2014, the week of Thanksgiving, and honestly, Craig said I couldn't get off for it. I wasn't up for the backpacking back then. I still hadn't committed to anything. But the very next month in December, Craig had just done Big Bend, and he was in great shape. So he overall did really well on the trip. So he talked me into doing a one-night moderate backpacking trip. We went to Colorado Bend State Park here in Texas. It's a really pretty park.
It's over by Lampasas.
And it's a very rustic park. They don't have any electricity hookups for anything. So they have some backcountry sites. So we did that trip, and it wasn't ideal either. We both had really good packs. We both had Kelty Red Cloud packs, but mine was a 70 liter, which I didn't fill it up, but it was still, it weighed like almost 7 pounds by itself. And the torso was too long for me. It was an adjustable torso, but you couldn't get it to stick. It wouldn't stay where we needed it to. So every time I would put it back on and walk maybe half a mile, it would pull my pants down. And I was so frustrated.
It was pretty entertaining watching her pull up her pants the whole time.
That
was
and
funny.
I'm not talking just making them sag a little. It was literally, I would have to literally pull my pants back up because it was pulling them down.
Could you give a demonstration?
No. But you can imagine I was giving a show probably. But I was frustrated with that because I'm already not experienced. I don't know what I'm doing. So I was frustrated with that. I tweaked my knee. Don't even know how I did that. But still, even with that, I fell in love with it. I just loved the challenge of it. I loved everything about it. And after that, it was just, I couldn't get enough backpacking. I love hiking, and I love using hiking as a way to be healthy, but backpacking is what I prefer.
I like to go hunting and fishing and backpacking and camping, and Barbara is just, she's got this addictive personality that once she gets on one thing, that's what she's on. And so with her, it's backpacking, and it doesn't make a difference if it's middle of hunting season, she wants to go backpacking. That's not gonna happen.
I mean, I literally in January plan out our schedule for the entire year.
Yeah.
And I throw in backpacking, camping, hiking, kids, grandkids, backpacking, camping, hiking. And we just kind of, I mean, literally we mark.
It makes her mad that she has to leave out October and November.
Yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much our story of how we got into backpacking, how we progressed from hiking to backpacking. But I mean, I love backpacking.
Yeah, we both enjoy it
Yeah.
very much.
So anyway, now it's our turn to tag 3 additional channels. And the first one we're going to tag is Hiking with Braids. Gretchen would like to know exactly all the details, how you got started backpacking. I know some of your details because you share a little bit. We'd also like to know how Jerry got into backpacking. I'm assuming it has something to do with Gretchen, but we'll see.
It's generally the way it works.
The second channel we're going to tag is Hike with Mike. Mike was one of our first subscribers when we first started our channel. He was very supportive and always reached out and talked to us and commented on our videos. And so we would really like to know your story, Mike, how you got into backpacking, hiking, whatever you want to talk about. And then our third channel,
Cameron
at Ultralight Outdoors. We're going to tag you. We'd like to know your story, all the details, how you got into backpacking, your whole story. So those 3 channels are the ones we're tagging. And then also just another thank you to Paul over at Somewhereonthetrail. If you haven't checked out any of these channels or subscribed to them, you should really give them a look because they're all great channels.
really cool.
Great people, very genuine people, and I really enjoy everything I watch for them. So I'm going to put their links below, so be sure and check them out. So that's going to do it for our how we got into backpacking.
Yep. We'll see you on the trail.
Bye.